Nobody prepares you for how helpless your baby actually is. Not the books, not the classes, not the people who said, "It's so magical." You're running on no sleep. They won't stop crying. They need you for everything. And in your worst moments, you wonder if something is wrong with them. Nothing is wrong with them. This is the most sophisticated survival strategy in the history of life on Earth. And you, exhausted, broken, barely functioning, are the most important part of it. Every other baby animal on this planet arrives more capable than yours. A baby horse walks within 1 hour of being born. A baby giraffe stands in 30 minutes. Sea turtles hatch completely alone and sprint toward the ocean while birds try to eat them alive. Your newborn cannot hold their own head up, and for months, if you leave them alone, they will die. This looks, from the outside, like the worst design in nature, but it is not a flaw. It is the most powerful biological strategy on this planet.
The science. Here is what happened. Around 6 to 7 million years ago, our ancestors stood up. Walking upright changed everything, including the shape of the human pelvis. A pelvis built for walking is narrow. A skull built for a large brain is wide. These two facts are in direct conflict. Anthropologists call it the obstetric dilemma, and evolution had only one solution: get the baby out earlier. Human babies are born 3 to 6 months before their brains are ready to function independently. If pregnancy lasted long enough for the brain to fully develop, it wouldn't be 9 months. It would be 18 to 21 months. So evolution made a deal. Birth happens early. Brain development continues outside. Your baby is not a finished human. Your baby is, biologically speaking, still a fetus, finishing their development in your arms instead of the womb. Now here's the part nobody tells you at the hospital. If your baby is still a fetus outside the womb, then what they need from you is not what our parenting culture has been telling you to give them. This is where everything changes.
The reason your baby cannot self-soothe is because self-soothing requires a developed prefrontal cortex. Theirs does not exist yet. The reason your baby needs to be held constantly is because for millions of years, human infants who were put down were eaten. Their nervous system is still running that ancient program. Being held by you is not a habit you are creating. It is a biological need you are meeting. The reason your baby wakes every 2 hours is because their brain is growing at the fastest rate it will ever grow in their entire life. During the first year, the human brain roughly doubles in size. That process requires constant fuel, and that fuel is you, your voice, your warmth, your presence. Scientists call this cooperative breeding, the discovery that human babies are so developmentally demanding that our species evolved to never raise them alone. Mothers, fathers, grandparents, siblings, all involved. Because one person was never meant to do this. If you are exhausted, you are not failing. You are doing exactly what 6 million years of evolution designed you to do.
But here is what makes all of this extraordinary. The helplessness is the price, and what your baby gets in return is the most powerful brain on the surface of this planet. A baby deer is born knowing how to stand. That knowledge is hardwired. It cannot be changed. Your baby arrives knowing almost nothing because their brain is waiting to learn everything. Language, culture, creativity, problem-solving, love, art, music. None of this is pre-installed. All of it gets loaded in during the years you spend holding them, talking to them, responding to them. The helplessness is not a bug. It is the feature. Every civilization ever built, every scientific discovery, every piece of music, every poem, every cure for every disease came from a brain that started exactly as helpless as the one you are holding right now.
So the next time it is 3 a.m., the next time they will not stop crying, the next time you haven't slept and you cannot understand why they need so much, remember this: they need this much because they are becoming this much. The most unfinished creature in nature grows into the only one that builds cities, writes poetry, and lands machines on other planets. And it starts here, in your arms, at 3 a.m. You are not just keeping them alive. You are building a human. If this gave you something tonight, share it with a new parent who needs to hear it. And follow, because next I'm covering what is actually happening inside your baby's brain during the first 12 months, and the 3 things you do every day that shape it most. See you there.